Opening route for the Warrior football team Saturday. Today, one member of the Hawaii team got some conference recognition. Guess who? KCHL News 8's Reed Shimizu standing by to tell us all about it. Reed.
Well, Howard, Offensive WAC Player of the Week honors, to be exact. First one of the season. Really no secret who it is. Here's a hint.
15-yard touchdown run.
The numbers speak for themselves. On Saturday, Colt Brennan set new standards for insane statistical figures, hitting on 34 of 40 pass attempts for 416 yards and 6 touchdowns, broke or tied 5 school records, and didn't even have to break a sweat in the second half.
You know, I wasn't really paying attention. You know, I was just kind of back in the rhythm, and so that should be a good thing. You know, as long as I don't focus on stats and records and stuff like that, I should do a good job this year throwing a lot of touchdowns and having good numbers.
You know, I didn't know that he was having those numbers while it was happening. He's pretty accurate. I mean, there's no question about that.
So there's no question when it comes to offensive firepower, the Warriors are stacked. But as Colt quickly pointed out, it's just one game down with 11 more to go.
Potentially what we can be as a football team is got to be pretty intimidating out there, but you know, we just got to keep working hard because we're not there yet. You know, we can't think that we're there yet. We're not there yet. We beat a team we were supposed to beat, so I think, you know, these next couple of weeks will really determine, you know, how good we're going to be, and it's just too early in the season to really start, you know, patting yourself on the back.
Shocker here. UH Warrior quarterback Colt Brennan was named the WAC's Offensive Player of the Week today. Brennan, the reigning WAC Offensive Player of the Year, threw for 416 yards and 34 for 40 passing against Northern Colorado this past Saturday night. He set school records for yards in a half, completions in a quarter, and completions in a half. Colt's performance came in a 63-6 victory. Warriors, ranked 23rd in the nation, dominated the Division I AA Bears in what was an explosive opening to the 2007 season.
I'm glad that we had a game at home, regardless of who it was, prior to going on the road. You know, I think that does affect your confidence and your chemistry, and you need to have that when you go on the road. And we got 3 of the next 4 games on the road.
You know, we're not really patting ourselves on the back for Saturday's performance or really thinking anything about our, you know, how good we are yet. You know, we beat a team we were supposed to beat, so I think, you know, basically, these next couple of weeks will really determine, you know, how good we're going to be, and obviously we got a tough test this week.
Warriors now hit the road for 2 straight weeks. First up, it's Louisiana Tech in Ruston. Bulldogs got off to a 1-0 start this past weekend with a victory over Central Arkansas. That game scheduled for Saturday at 1 p.m. Hawaii time.
ITV. You know, we're not really patting ourselves on the back for Saturday's performance or really thinking anything about our, you know, how good we are yet. You know, we beat a team we were supposed to beat. I mean, it's a great honor and everything, and it's cool, but it's just too early in the season to really start, you know, patting yourself on the back and appreciating stuff like that.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. That was Colt Brennan's reaction this morning on news that he was named WAC Offensive Player of the Week today for his effort in leading the 23rd ranked UH football team to a 63-6 blowout of Northern Colorado Saturday night. Hawaii's Heisman hopeful completed 34 of 40 passes for 416 yards and 6 touchdowns against the Bears, all in the first half. The awards, an honor, he says, but the Warriors, he hopes, are just getting started.
Considering it's our first game and everything, that, you know, potentially what we can be as a football team is got to be pretty intimidating out there, but you know, we just got to keep working hard because we're not there yet. You know, we can't think that we're there yet. We're not there yet, but potentially we have a great chance to be a great football team.
When I look at the game tape, they really did play pretty soundly on defense. They just, you know, we're pretty good on offense, you know, and we I think made them look maybe worse than they are.
Head coach June Jones had much praise for his offensive line today, as well as the development of running backs Leon Wright-Jackson and Kealoha Polaris.
You know, they both showed flashes and they both blocked, and I was happy with what I saw there.
There are high expectations. This is the most talked about season in school history. Team acknowledges that, so it's not just the offense being asked to carry the load. Jones had high praise for his defense as well. Linebacker Brad Kalilimoku led the team in tackles, and Michael Lafaele was a beast. How serious are these guys? On a normal Monday, it's usually film work and meetings. Today, they hit the practice field.
No one's trying to spoil this. No one's trying to ruin this. Everyone's trying to make sure we don't mess it up.
And don't forget special teams. Malcolm Lane returned a kickoff for a touchdown. Keenan Jones swatted a point after try. Guyton Goldera was an animal blocking. And Michael Washington returned this punt for 6. Next, Warriors hit the road Wednesday to play Louisiana Tech on Saturday.
Considering he threw 6 touchdowns in the first half, it's no surprise Colt Brennan is the WAC Player of the Week. In Hawaii's 63-6 victory over Northern Colorado, Colt set 3 school records, passing for 416 yards by halftime, completing 19 passes in the quarter and 34 by the half. Brennan is also one of 4 nominees up for the AT&T National Player of the Week. What's great about the award, it's voted on by the fans. So if you want to help Colt win, just text in VOTE to 87654. Colt says he's careful not to get too caught up, though, in Game 1.
We're not really patting ourselves on the back for Saturday's performance or really thinking anything about how good we are yet. We beat a team we were supposed to beat, so I think basically these next couple weeks will really determine how good we're going to be.